not sure when this will cut in, but hi, I'm back. If this is the start of a new video. If not, hi. Welcome to the middle of whatever I'm at. Oh, interesting. The clouds broke as we crossed onto the bog road. When I heard the stream, I knew we were close. I'm always just a little lost on when I need to, like, wait for something to move and when, I just need to keep erasing. Oh, look, you can see, like, the outline. 10:20 p.m., December 13th, the Bog Road Heist. Before I met these guys, I couldn't have imagined this excitement in a million years. My ears. I have to turn down my headset. Shans asked me if I missed this place. It sounded so final. I just said no quickly. I didn't feel like talking about it. We climbed up the stairs my dad spent 2 summers on. I remember fights about whether Mom should make apple sponge or apple crumble for dessert. I remembered sick days at home watching Bosco on the TV under the blankets. Bosco was a very famous TV show for children that ran during the 70s and 80s. The host was a non-gendered puppet in a box who is still very fondly remembered in Irish pop culture. I'm gonna have to look up what Bosco looked like. I love a puppet. I love a non-gendered puppet. I thought about our old dog, Molly. And the way she snuck in under my arms looking for rubs. Aw, my current dog Ripley does that. She's such a menace. And how light she felt in my lap when she died. Nothing else I'm missing? Just this? We're busting in! Hey, don't get your mud on my jacket. I gotta erase everything. Okay. I'm in. This room never really felt like mine. How can such a small, empty room have so much stuff in it? I should have brought a bigger bag. Whatever I can fit will be all I have after 2 decades. Little off. Or maybe this room is so blank because I hadn't figured out who I was. All I wanted was to sit in the back of the class and read books. Maybe this room lacks identity because it always had to be ready for guests. Granny at Christmas, aunts coming home, cousins from St. Paul. My chest hurt as I looked at my bed. Part of me wanted to crawl into it, bury myself in the cool sheets and their familiar scent. All my old clothes were things other people thought I should like. I didn't care enough to have an opinion. Footsteps in the hall. No, we've been caught. You! Jesus, Mary and Joseph, I thought you were a burglar. I can see you, you know. Do you never think of Mom? You complete gobsheen. Gobsheen, an Irish insult, another one of many ways of calling someone stupid. Hi, Fergal. What if she had heard you? She's probably awake now worrying about the robbers. Who's going to rob us on Achill? That doesn't stop her fretting, you know. Kaizo, are you okay? Who's that? None of your business. I know you're living in the big house. What of it? A lot of rumors about what goes on there. They're all like you, right? No one is like me. You were the biggest freak around, that's for sure. I'm leaving. Hold on right there, we're not done. Shans, take my bag. You're going to regret this. Sooner or later, your choices are going to catch up with you. I'm jumping, catch me. Keep your bloody voice down. Run, girly pops. Run. Stop. You're already so close to the event horizon. Please. Can you hear me, Doctor? Yes, I'm here. Who are you? Call me Control. Don't you have a first name? Something less formal? Control will do. Okay, Mr. Control. It's good to hear your voice. I thought I'd never talk to anyone again. How are your vital signs? Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm fine. Did you get my data? I'm looking at your readings now. The anomaly is definitely unnatural. And with its trajectory, it will intersect with Earth in only 24 days. If we get more data from the event horizon, we can do something, right? Maybe. We might be able to find the event that caused the anomaly in the first place. We don't have time to send a probe. I'll do it. What? It'll kill you. Don't be so pessimistic, Control. Like you said, there's still hope. This is reckless. Doctor? Doctor, respond. Please. Call me Cassiopeia. Oh. Our run collapsed into an out-of-breath walk. I realized all I wanted in the world was a bag of steaming hot chips and vinegar. I asked Shans about his Daz chipper in Kiel. He was fidgeting with the zip of his jacket. Kiel. This is one of Akil's largest villages and has Akil's largest beach. Shan's family live here. Shan's family lives here. What? Shan's family live... What? I'm not reading something in that right, but Shan's family lives here and runs a chip shop. Mind. To mind X means be careful of X or take care of X depending on context. It can also mean listen to X. Example, mind your parents. I haven't hit the mind yet then. He asked me if that's what I really wanted. His family would be there. I was too hungry to mind. If you want to escape family, you go to Dublin. You don't get stars like this in the big smoke. Oh, the chipper. A little constellation. 11:40 p.m. December 13th. Cassiopeia was over Kiel. Is Virgil why you can't go home? He's grand. I'm used to it. Mostly. We haven't really got on since I went to college. Well, he seems like a complete tool. It's my mom. I just can't talk to her and I can't handle how she looks at me now. We keep having the same arguments and talk about everything except the obvious. The only reasonable option left is to leave the country forever. Then she'd be stuck with Virgil. Oh god, that's a terrible fate. You don't sound angry with her, though. I am and I amped. I'm adding amped to my vocabulary now. She's done a lot for me. I love her. She raised us by herself. Dad would be away in Scotland for most of the year working. I'm sure she loves you too? Maybe. We never really used that word much around the house. I guess it's not an Irish thing. My parents are so open with affection, it's gross. They've no shame at all. That's sweet. Mum's been through a lot for my da. He's from Achill, right? Yeah, he left for work and ended up in Manchester as a porter in the hospital. If I lived in Manchester, I would stay there. If only. Mum even had to sign a letter to the priest that all the kids were being raised Catholic. She's still adamant that me, Tara, and Neil join Da for Mass every Sunday morning. So the neighbors don't forget we're just like the rest of you. Well, hello! Speak of the devil. Go on, give us a bit of peace, Tara. I just want to meet your new friend. Nobody in this family can mind their own business. What, you mean you don't want me to tell Mom and Dad you're here? Ugh. I'll see yous on Sunday, isn't that good enough? Yes, in Ireland, yous and yous are common pluralizations of you, similar to y'all in southern dialects of American English. I'm Kaizo. I'm living with the band right now. Well, that's good. I'm glad they're still going. Neil bet me a $5 the band would break up before Christmas. They're all really talented. Talented and annoying. Sounds like my big brother. Lovely to meet you, Kaizo. Cool name. That's my wee sister. She's a terror. I like her. She said my name is cool. It is. It's nice to hear people use it. Really? I hate my name. Shans? No, that's a football nickname. Oh gosh. I don't have a chance. The pronunciations of Shans is the same as Shans, like chance, but with a sh at the start. Oh, chance. Okay. Nil eon chance sagam. I pronounced that horribly wrong, I'm sure. Oh, I don't have a chance as in like... Oh wait, no, maybe that even means... I don't know, but yeah, okay. My name is Ishan. It's Indian. Will I stick to Shance then? I mean, I don't know if that feels like me either. It feels like a character, but isn't that what a nickname is? You can change it. Your name is whatever you say it is. I was named after my grandfather. I can't imagine what my parents would say. The trouble I'd get into if I even suggested it. I picked Kaizo for a game in college, and then it just grew on me. Yeah, of course. Wait, what? You picked it? Obviously. I thought you knew. I mean, yeah. I didn't think about it. That's cool. This is nice. Thanks for talking to me. The lads from town would think I'm a weirdo talking about names. We're all weirdos. That's true. I used to wish I was normal more than anything. I thought I could fix myself, and then I realized I didn't need to be fixed. I'm sorry. Hey, punk. Mom says to come upstairs and stay the night. Alright, time to go, Kaizo. I can't wait to find out how I'm horribly pronouncing Kaizo wrong. Say, wait, hold on, I want to explore the rest of it. Okay, no. We focus in on this. Da will drive you back to Doha in the morning. We're leaving now, Tara. See you soon. Mom says you'll die of the cold out there. I love you too. Bye. To check everywhere. Everywhere for little extras. How could we freeze when this blossoming romance will keep us warm? "14th. The story of the heist spilled out over breakfast the next morning. Jack called us criminal masterminds. After a cold, dripping shower, I got changed into clean clothes. Everyone was mighty impressed that I had a different t-shirt. In the evening, we watched Into the West. I made hot chocolate for everyone by melting down 2 selection boxes. It was a treat. Wednesday, I went with the gang to the post office to get the dole. Artist's salary. Starving artists, maybe. The queue was shocking, but everyone was friendly. People of all ages, but mostly older. I won't let that happen to me. The dole, a word for unemployment benefits in Ireland. Okay, that's the end of the page. I won't get stuck on Achill, spending my evenings and my dole in the pubs. I kept a distance just in case Fergal or Mom were working. Colum got another written warning from the guards about the house. Shance suggested that we could live in the seal caves up by Dugort Hill, famous 5 style. There was also a letter for me, but I didn't open it. They brought some cans in the shop to take home. I didn't drink. Famous 5 style column is talking about the Enid Blyton series, The Famous 5, which often involve the main characters camping or living in different places, especially caves. Cans of beer, typically associated with young people. "16th, we went to bingo. Me and Jack went to put up posters for the gig next week. Fox's Den, number 10, cup of tea, number 3, lovely legs, 11. Oh, I clicked out of the game. No. Oh, and my little music stopped. Come back. Okay. We got a few looks when we arrived. Most of them were older women I only ever saw at Mass. But we spotted Auntie Maggie and joined her. I must have erased a little picture of Auntie Maggie. No one paid us much mind after that. We won a shampoo gift set. Thank God. We really need some in the house. Everyone looks a bit greasy. Things to remember about Jack. Age 25. 1, he comes from a big family. There's 7, 8 children. Jack is somewhere in the middle, but I keep losing track. Hates sitting around doing nothing. Rain, reading. 2, he's vain about keeping his appearance. He keeps trying to teach me how to use moisturizer. Or am I not erasing correctly? I'm stuck? I'm like, actually for realsy stuck? Hold. Cool. I just closed and reopened it. So now hopefully I can continue on. 3, he talks about leaving Achill like it's a question of when, not if. Colum's always wanted to stay. Loves sitting around drinking cans, cooking for others. Adventure! My favorite thing about him? Jack's a great person to watch TV with, joking about whatever's on. 4, he likes making things, but he's not great at cleaning up after himself. I will, yeah, he says, but never gets around to it, and he gets sulky if you push it. Just the blank page, because it glitched out. December 17th, we woke up to a flooded kitchen floor. Burst pipe, Colum said, rubbing the back of his neck. Happens when it freezes, he said. Colum said was stuck under the sink all morning, and he did what his father taught him. That phrase, I'm not gonna literally good boy, but used in context it means something more like well done, you're the man. An Irish person might also say good man yourself or good on you. The pronunciation is ma'an buhil. Ma'an buhil. Shans and Jack helped with mopping and towels. I felt a bit useless, so I kept out of the way. Thought about writing a letter to Mom again. Shans pulled a paperback from somewhere and tossed it to me. Asimov. One I'd read before, but I was happy to read again. Saturday, opened my letter this morning. It was from Fergal himself. What bullocks. Shans took me for a walk around to Kiel and then to Achill Sound. It was lovely. I love the sea, even with the gulls screaming their heads off in the pale sky. Hold on, we're gonna get bollocks, a general rude word in Ireland, which I kind of already knew. The wind was pushing us around so much we didn't talk. So we didn't talk much. It felt nice just being with someone in a comfortable silence. Ended up reaching the football pitch, and we sat on the new stone fence. We both bonded over being terrible at GAA. I had to go on Saturday morning for years, though I couldn't do even the most basic drills. 19th. Part of the attic ceiling fell in during the storm last night. We saw it from outside first, in the gray morning light. Could have been a lot worse. Cullum used a tarp for Jack's drums to cover it, but that won't last. This place is starting to feel a bit scary. Sean stayed with us, and we had a makeshift Sunday dinner with a leg of beef Maggie gave us. I found myself missing Mud Group. Told Chance about the computers and role-playing. I knew people in colleges all over the world. No one else from Achill, though. Is there even a computer on the whole island? Mud Group multi-user dungeons. They were an early form of online text-based role-playing. Interesting. 20th. Tonight after practice, we all went down to Keem to make a massive bonfire on the beach. It was a pre-gig ritual to ward away evil spirits. Everything was sodden after weeks of rain, so it was definitely magic that the fire started. Cullum had some lighter fluid, which probably helped. We sang in the drizzle. Our backs were soaked, but the heat and the crake was cheering. I meant to burn my letters, but forgot. Hello. You got a letter from the university. Very fancy. Seal and everything. Mom wouldn't open it. Said she couldn't. You know how she is. But I did. You didn't get that scholarship. Who were you trying to cod? I see you living with those wasters, dossing all day. They're dragging their families through the mud, too. Whole island is talking about you. It's weird. You're making a holy show of yourself. You always wanted us to think you were awful smart, too good for real work, sucked up to the teachers and convinced the old pair to send you college, and for what? To cod, to trick or deceive someone most often used in response, are you codding me? Dossing, to be idle and doing nothing. Cop on. If you want to be weird, do it in your spare time. Right now you have to come back down to earth. Fergal. Is he lying? What the hell do I do? Set list. High cost of living. Number 2. No name. 3. It was Queen of Achill tender death, but now it's drowning at Keel Beach. 4. 80s ramp walk. Play louder.